Attention, this is Kurt from Nirvana. This is the update on Studio Brussel. Well, I suppose I should say, yeah, I'm surprised. But, Poison sells 5 million records. And, they suck. They don't deserve it. So, I don't really care. Yeah, we're music lovers. We're musicians. We like music. We appreciate all different kinds of music. As long as it's good. Doesn't matter if it's on a major label. Doesn't matter if it's a tape that someone made on their home boombox or a recorder like this. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter even if someone hasn't even recorded something to even have it distributed to anyone. If it's good, it's good. We just like it. So, you know, we'd be just as happy playing in a basement. You know, sometimes that's the most appreciative time we have with music is just being together because we're good friends and we play music. And we're definitely friends. If we weren't friends, I wouldn't want to be in this band. I wouldn't want to be in any band if they weren't my friends. We hang out together even when we're not doing anything involving the band. Chris and I have been playing together for about 4.5 years now, with a few different drummers. And David's been in the band for a year. This is the first time we've ever felt like a very definite unit. The band is finally complete because all the other drummers we had pretty much sucked. As far as tempo, you know, it's really hard to find a good drummer. I'm really not the type of person who likes to emphasize on musicianship. I really don't care how sloppy a band is, but it's really distressing to play in a band when their drummer can't keep time. I've been writing songs since I was about 15, since I first bought my first guitar, and Dave and Chris never thought of themselves as songwriters. They've never had the feeling to ever want to do that, so I became the songwriter of the band. But we're collaborating a lot more. I usually come up with a basic idea for a song, and then we go into a practice room and play the song over and over and over again until it's finally finished. So it is pretty collective. Sometimes we just get drunk, you know? We want to have fun, and it's really boring to be on tour for 3 months and be in these same kind of hotels and these same backstage areas and playing your show, and then just going straight to the hotel afterwards to sleep and then start it all over again, and not eating regularly and driving on a bus for 8 hours a day. It's really boring. And so we do everything in our power to keep it exciting, and sometimes that involves having a bit too much fun. And every time we've ever destroyed something, we've always been in a really happy, joking mood where we're drunk off our asses and then throwing things around and wrestling and having fun, you know. I don't give a shit if it's cliche or not, or if it's been done by bands before. I think any rock and roll band has those tendencies to do stuff like that just to keep themselves sane. But obviously, if you've ever read an English paper, you know that they like to exaggerate things and make a big sensational story out of it. So it's not as extreme as everyone thinks. Yeah, when we feel like it, it's just fun to do. It's part of the act. We did it a lot more a few years ago than we have now. We haven't been doing it very much lately because everyone expects it. We usually just play really cheap equipment, and a lot of times before a show we're scrambling for guitar parts and gluing things together just to have a guitar for that night. And I don't know, it's just one day at a time, sweet Jesus. We appreciate beauty just as much as we appreciate violence, and we don't even appreciate violence, but you know, obviously it's an emotion. It's just another part of emotion. Negative energy. We'd like to divide those two, mix them up. make a nice salad. Half Japanese, Beat Happening, The Raincoats, Young Marble Giants, Shonen Knife, The Melvins, Jesus Lizard. I still think REM are good songwriters. I like the Pixies. I like the Breeders a lot.